We have a group at UCLA called Finding Focus that's about kind of ways to study smart. So it's about time management and overcoming procrastination and studying in different ways that's going to actually help them engage more with the material. So there's that kind of the academic side of things in which there's a lot of tools and kind of tricks that can help people. In terms of the anxiety, I find that the biggest piece that makes this just so anxiety-provoking for students to where it becomes intolerable is that their grades are so tied up with their identity. And so when I work with people individually who have these, exceedingly high expectations for themselves, I try to help them think more broadly about their lives. And to think about, okay, so, because I have students literally tell me, like, if I get an A-, that is a horrible thing and means that I'm not cutting it in my program, actually. And it's hard to know. I mean, maybe that is true for some academic programs. But I think there's a huge amount of kind of self-inflicted anxiety around this is how I'm doing as a person in the world, and this is how smart I am, or what school I'm going to get into in the future. And sometimes it's accurate, and sometimes it's a little bit more intense than it needs to be. And so I help people to think about, like, what are the other areas in their life that are important to them or that are part of their identity separate from academics. What are their goals in terms of academics, and what realistically do they need to attain in terms of grades? Just to kind of starting having some doubt about this idea that I am my grades and that they mean that I'm either going to fail or succeed as a human being. Because in my own experience, that hasn't been the case. I found that learning the most important pieces of what I'm taught is really important, and that grades are important to some extent, but they're not everything, and that you can still achieve and get where you want to go even without getting straight A's.